Uh, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Ambassador Roy, for your introductions to me. Mr. President, David, Mr. Russell, and all ambassadors, all friends, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you very much for this good evening. This is my second time to speak with you 7 years ago as first Vice President of first President, the SBY, and now with President Jokowi, I'm here. That's why some ask me, are you a good politician? No, I'm not good politician. I am a professional vice president. Yeah. Because when I'm first terms, without support my party, Golkar party, and when I'm elected, I am then chairman of the party. When I'm chairman and we are compete to be president, but I lost. Again, with Jokowi terms, no party support me, my party of course. That's why I usually elected when no party with me. That's why I'm a professional vice president in my country. When I arrived in the airport 2 days ago, they bring me to VFA room, and I read the magazines and embassy magazines, and I looked the cover of magazine. It said, look like Indonesian embassy, embassy. Oh yes, right, Indonesian embassy. Very heritage and classic. It's meaning that not much embassy like that. It's meaning our relationship between Indonesia and US is very classic and very long time. We hope that we can make it like heritage to make it a good relationship. We covering good like that on. And usually, if I come to countries, I will be understand what happened in that country, in US. But 2 days ago, all days I only see discussion about abortion. I cannot understand that. Today, all days we discuss about terrorism and nuclear. All things that sometimes some pessimisms about situations or afraid about situations. That's why we should think more optimistic to look at our life. The world, I think you know that. Just my view that our situations like Fisher cycle. Which one important? Economic, making influence to politics, society, social, and problems. It's the same with Indonesia too, of course, now on. Our economy and our politics so stable because Indonesian politics is different with many countries. When you election, so many noisy, but when government starting and peacefully, no such black and white opposition or government party. Sometimes government party more opposition than position party, or opposition party more, government than the others support government. This is our style. That's why sometimes easier, sometimes hard to manage the situation. But But the conclusion is we are more stable compared with other countries in the regions, in their politics. Of course, in economy, I think you know well than me the situations. Anything will be happen, then no one knows how long the situations. That's why Indonesia too just expected good thing. But of course, we should working hard to realize a good thing to do in the country. Of course, I am so thank you to all of you that working and invest in Indonesia. As Secretary Russell said that U.S. is the biggest investor in Indonesia. Of course, we enjoy both because any investment will need job creations, we need, of course, revenues, we need growth, and the others. And mostly all of you have enjoyed, and we enjoy too, what you do in my country. Our relation, of course, Indonesia usually is good moments. Many ambassadors here, we have good friends. It's many we have a good relationship so long time in Indonesia. We hope that the future will be more happy. One thing too that Indonesia, if politics are more stable, we are usually proud of our situations, especially in tolerance, in the religion's way, and the way of the community living together. Some small accident happens, yes, of course. Big country usually not all be completely. But Indonesia, of course, you know that majority Muslims, but we are not like Middle East, of course. Yeah. You know, Middle East, Arab world is nearly the population around nearly 300 million. Indonesia around 250, nearly same. But Arab world consisting 18 countries. Indonesia only one. The country, all you can find white, brown, or black skin in Indonesia. There are 300 languages, and any language can then understand each other's. All religions there, but we are in one nation, of course. How our founding fathers found that? It is our unity, of course. But we should do it how we do it until now on. Just I make you examples. In Indonesia, there are 15 holidays. Only 2 national holidays. New Year and 17 August, our Independence Day. The other is religious holiday. Muslim, 5, Christian 2, Catholic 2, Hindu is Buddhist, Chinese. Even 1% population religions, there are one holiday in Indonesia. We hope that America will follow us. You can make it like that. Yeah. It's the same in the cabinet. Whatever religion, there are in one minister. Even small religions. There are Buddhists, there are Hindus, there are Chinese. Yes, we make harmony like that. It's no problems. There are 35 governors, Muslim around 70%. It's no problem. The other is anything. This is how to manage the harmony in the region. That's why, beside that, the history behind is why Indonesia can make harmony, the history. Muslim to Indonesia is bring by traders. Traders, I think, as many of you usually don't go into conflict. It's harmony. That's why if you see our nation, we are majority Muslim. But you see, if our advertisements of the tourist is Borobudur or Bali, it is Buddhist and Hindu. No mosque. If you see, you can have mosque in any leaflet of the tourist. You don't have a mosque, but you find Borobudur. It's Buddhist. How the country like that? Something. But we manage like that. This is our country. But of course, there are something small radicalism too. Terrorists. But same I told in New York in UN, if you're talking about the terrorists in the walls or radicalism in the walls, where they're coming? They're coming from the failed state. Al-Qaeda coming from Afghanistan. The failed state. Who make it fail? You know that. You are afraid from ISIS. They came from failed state. Syria and Iraq. Why that happened? You know that, what happened. That's why I discussed with Secretary Russell that we are so busy to discuss about refugee terrorism. But the main problem is how to solve this, is how to make peace in Middle East. Very simple. If all countries going to work hard together to make a peace, I think all refugee problems, terrorist problems will be over. Only that. Yeah. Because my experiences, Ambassador Roy tell you about my experiences to solve the religious conflict. We have a Ambon case, Poso case, Aceh case. 5,000 died in 1.5 years with conflict between Islam and Christians 10 years ago. And I solved the case within only 2 weeks. And that sign finished. 2 weeks. Why? Because I learned why that peoples, Christian will be killed Muslim, Muslim will be killed Islam in a relation. Why they do that? They don't ask money, no? Or position, no? What his mind? His mind is paradise. They sell paradise. It's the same with suicide. Why Abu Salam or Farouk or Kawaisi will suicide in Brussels, in Paris, or anywhere? Are for money? No, because they die. Are for political position? No, they die. Why they die? Paradise. And how I stop conflict in Ambon? I just told them all, you're going to hell, not to paradise. me, no, in Al-Quran or Bible, tell me the ayah that say you make into paradise, we kill each other without any reason. Only thing you going to hell. And shock. Then okay. We talk and then sign. No more. That's why. Whatever you study, only think they will die because paradise. That's why how to stopping sinking paradise. They need job, they need hope, they need chance. They're thinking, and usually the people who go in suicide is not a religious young man. If you read who founded ISIS, it's Al-Qawazi, he's a gang. Drinking, tattoo, never go to mosque. Yeah, it's a book written by American, not me. As well as what in Belgium, Abu Salam, he's a bar owner. It means sell alcohol. It's not good Muslim. But why did he do that? When I talked with this young angry man in Ambon that time also, this is shortcut to paradise. We have so many sin. And then just kill one person and we're going to paradise. So, the way of thinking, how to change that? Because no job, no the others. And come leaders, religious leaders, so say about that. This is not only Muslim. If you see the history of crusade war in 16th century, King Leopold Edward is bring the jail man from prison, say, oh, you don't jail. If you go into war, you go into paradise. Better to go paradise than jail. And they go to jail. It's same. Not only Muslim, but depend how to say that. This is about what we are discussion. I mean, all days today is that the world is too fear because only dirty bomb. Dirty bomb is meaning dirty with nails. Indonesian paku, yeah, nail. And they make a 35 person die in Brussels. But how, if nuclear material there, how many thousand will die? We are afraid that, and all leaders today is very eager to cooperate to stop it, the situation. But whatever, the only peace will be stopped, all things, refugee and these terrorisms. If no peace, there are someone, young persons, young men, angry, and they go shortcut to paradise. This happen. We hope that the world will be much better. And that's why I say the relationship, peace cycles, politics, social, economy can happen. What happened now in our economy is because the market happen, go down the price of commodity. Indonesia problem because the price of commodity, of course you know that, coals, mining, and many things happens. And that's why in Indonesia, if we talk economy, and they're different. If you go to Kalimantan, Borneo in your map, problems because the coal going down price, 40% from before, and the income of the people is going down. In Sumatra, the same palm oil is going down. But if you go to my hometown, Sulawesi, no problem. Because they produce shrimps, fish, cocos, coffee. It's no price is still okay. Because they say anywhere you have a problem because no job, because economy go down, you still drink coffee. More coffee than the other. That's why price of food should be okay. Even my hometown is funny. It is K. It's my because Kalla. I say my Kalla K. It is K. Every month should be okay. And if you are now more speaking about what we do in Indonesia, I see that now on in my country, we can expect more from the other countries. China, we can export more because from China, as well as in Japan and Korea. Japan is really okay. Of course, we cannot sell more to Europe or the countries. That's why we should improving our inner strength. What our inner strength? First, our peoples, 200 million to consume, or 200 million to work, both. How they work and consume is one thing to do. It's meaning that we are now, should we make a more productivity in agricultures and how to make more infrastructures to making more countries more efficient. I understand that now the time for more competition of the world. What is meaning for Indonesia for this competition? We are now member of ASEAN Community Economic Community, starting a few months ago. It's meaning that we cooperate as well as we compete each other. The only thing we can win is efficiency. For efficiency, and then what not efficiency in our country, in Indonesia? Four things not efficient before. First, in financial sectors, interest is still high. Now, we are, with many efforts, we're using efficiency in banking sectors. The second thing, logistics. That's why we build now on roads, harbor, airports, to make it efficiency, rail, to do that. And the third is energy, electricity. We are going to push with government investment and IPPs, foreign investment, and independent power generation. That's why we usually invite foreign investment to do that, the same in infrastructures. And most important, bureaucracy. Because we are 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we are changed from centralistic to more autonomous, more decentralistic area. This is something needed, lesson learned to the others. We hope that we'll be short and we'll be trying to more efficient the countries. And the other thing, how to reduce the cost of the government. That's why for 5 years, no new government employee at all, except teachers and doctors. No new employee. Moratorium for all employees. The second thing, moratorium of all new building for office. No office at all in anywhere in the country except presidents agree. You know, if how in no island, how to make a president agree, it's mean no agree, because, yeah. How to make efficient the country like that. But roads, harbor effort, we are risingly to making more efficient the country. And of course, how to making self productions of agricultural product like rice, corn. But sometimes many people don't know. We are trying to self-efficient in rice, but we import from you 7 million tons of flour, because many changes from rice to noodles. That's why still we import from here corn and flour, because climate's not easy to grow flour in Indonesia. It means trades increasingly with this side. With this effort and open for, we open for a person. Why? Because as I say that, the situation like now on competition is meaning need expanded market. You can expand the market in Malaysia. You can expand the market in Singapore, small, or the other countries. If you market, you have market. The other thing is, many companies need competition with a good base of production. Indonesia sees good base production and any manufacturing, especially labor intensified. But of course, we are compete with Vietnam or Bangladesh for the others. That's why you say about TPP, big discussion in the government. They say, no, very costly if you join TPP. I say, which one costly? Join or not join? More costly if not join, because we compete with many countries like Vietnam or Malaysia, if not join. That's why we were intended to do that, to join in, for making the market is much bigger for us, and consistently competitions between countries in ASEAN beside cooperation. But of course, depends your new government, how they agree or not TPP, because I don't know what will be happen with this government. Just if your Congress not ratification, how we can do for that? Yeah? It's a question mark. Many question mark here, if we see. But it's your democracy. We learn from you about that. Learn from you. If you're talking about democracy, sometimes you should realize that democracy not easy to be direct copy for your pastor, no. Should we have transition, and you should tailor-made according to countries and cultures. You know, before I talk about conflict, religious conflicts, why? Because democracy. Many say, why you told conflict without democracy? Because the democracy, when implemented 15 years ago, is meaning the winner take all. chance directly. Before we harmony with the system. After winner take all and people angry because no more chance to harmony. But now also they making harmony itself. For instance, in Maluku, if governor is Christians, the vice governor Islam, or governor Islam, vice governor is Muslim. They know the way to harmony with democracy itself now on. But we know the way. Before, directly, it means need transition, not directly. As well as maybe Myanmar should have transition, not duplicate directly what you think about that. But back into Indonesia, our hope that after we are more efficient, we open for that, and the country's more, locals, investment. We are, for instance, now pay the high discussion with parliaments to make a tax amnesty. What's meaning? There's so many Indonesian money overseas, yeah, because the system's too open that time. We hope give you amnesty if you will be, make business in Indonesia. You can make a business with Indonesian people who have so many resources in overseas, and then you make a joint venture in Indonesia. They have rich people, so many rich people, and they will be now more easier to make a business like that. Many things we should cooperate. Many things we hope with many, regulations. Many have issued, or deregulation we have issued to more easily. Some happens in, legal system. There are problems in Indonesia too. We are combating corruption very hard. I think when we're discussing about combating corruptions, some of you ask me, how you do that? Yes, I say, how many ministers in America or in many countries are arrested? Indonesia, we have arrested 10 ministers within 10 years, 19 governors, around 50 member parliaments, and around 250 district levels, very big, very big issue. The problem is sometimes the people's afraid to make but we are now making new laws how to administrations go on. This is sometimes shocking area. That's why we are working hard this time, sometimes new, but we are trying to make the country more transparent. We hope that the country more transparent in the legally, and we are more issues the regulation of very bureaucratic way. If you go to Jakarta, we usually, our chairman of the board of investment usually 3-hour license, yes, 3 hours for initial licenses sometimes to make licenses. But sometimes the other licenses need to fulfill in the area, in the countries. This is one thing that usually happen, but much better than before, of course. This is why, again, I thank you for all your participations in the Indonesian economy. We hope that, like our embassy here, your heritage, we hope that our cooperation will be heritage and will be remembering a long times, and will be very, very good relationship for the future of the people. Thank you very much.